To Somalia now, where at least 8 people have been killed in the central town of Galkacyo, among them a senior official from the Puntland region. Authorities say a suicide bomber targeted a hotel in the town. Ministry of Finance official Said Ali Yusuf was killed along with his security detail. Al-Shabaab militants have claimed responsibility for their attack. The town is governed by both the semi-autonomous region of Puntland and the central government. Puntland had previously avoided Al-Shabaab violence, but that changed earlier this month when its forces killed at least 170 militants. Let's get more details now from CCTV's Abdulaziz Bilo. He's live for us from the capital, Mogadishu. Abdulaziz, what more can you tell us about this attack and the number of dead?
Well, Panina, all that we know so far is that at least 6 people, according to information that we've received from security forces in the restive Galkacyo town. Now, we know that 6 people, among them Said Ali Yusuf, who was the Mudug financial accountant. Now, he was the senior official who died in that attack. We are also receiving some unconfirmed reports that a former minister of information of Gal Mudug, his name is Yusuf Rush. We are trying to get his name, we are trying to get the details further, but this report is still unconfirmed. So the attack took place at around 9 a.m. Somalia time here. Now, that's a very busy time for most people here in Somalia, especially people who own restaurant businesses. Now, the attack took place outside a popular restaurant in the town of Galkacyo. Now, this restaurant is frequented mostly by senior officials in the Mudug region of central Somalia. So authorities in Puntland have not yet formally commented on this attack, but what the militant group al-Shabaab is actually saying is that Said Ali Yusuf, the financial accountant of Puntland, actually was the target of this attack, whom they blamed for being a major obstacle in the al-Shabaab activities and operations in that region. So basically, we are still keeping tabs on this story, but that's the latest we have from that attack.
Now, authorities in Puntland have, in the recent past, battled hard to ward off al-Shabaab militants seeking refuge there after ejection from elsewhere in Somalia. So is this attack an indication that the group may just have found its way in?
Well, Panina, you're right. The Puntland military put up a spirited fight in the fight against the militants who tried to create a base in the Puntland region. As we witnessed, the president of Puntland, Abdiweli Muhammad Ali, and his forces said there that they killed more than 170 militants in a week-long offensive that took place in the 2 regions of Mudug and Nugal. Now, we saw the militants' bodies being paraded in a place called Suj Valley, and the prisoners were actually brought to Garowe. This is the administrative capital of Puntland. So what the Galmudug forces also on this other end put up a spirited fight and killed more than 115 militants and arrested almost 100 others. So what the president of Galmudug, Abdikarim Hussein Guled, said is that some al-Shabaab members fled into the rural villages of Galmudug region. So it is believed that some of these militants who ran away might have come back to the major towns like Galkacyo unnoticed, and that's why they were able to carry out such an attack. But the authorities there have said that they've put up tough security measures in regards to the recent loss of al-Shabaab, and they're saying is that the militants will be so desperate and will not be able to carry out a large offensive as they do in south-central Somalia, but they will try to carry out desperate attacks like we witnessed today here in Galkacyo.
And we've also heard reports of yet another attack attributed to the group. What are the details?
Well, Panina, an incident happened here in Mogadishu on Wednesday evening. Gunmen believed to be members of the militant group al-Shabaab actually, in a drive-by shooting, they targeted a convoy that was coming from a Turkish-run hospital here in Mogadishu. The hospital name is Deva. So at least all we know is that 7 people, among them 2 foreign nationals, a Turkish and another doctor from Azerbaijan, and also 5 Somalis died in that attack. The militant group al-Shabaab is being blamed for this attack. So the attack took place in the restive Northern district of Mogadishu at around 7 p.m. Somalia time here. So authorities here, the Banadi region, the Mogadishu authorities are saying that they have launched a formal investigation into this attack, and this attack has also been condemned by the Turkish Foreign Ministry, and they said that they're going to increase the security of its staff and its officials here in Mogadishu. This is not the first time that Turkish officials have been targeted before. The al-Shabaab has carried out deadly attacks on Turkey, including during an attack on a Turkish post here in Mogadishu in 2014. So definitely this is a major attack against the Turkish government, and the al-Shabaab is saying that regardless of the security measures that has been imposed by the federal government and the police and the national intelligence, they can strike at will in the capital and kill whoever they want. So basically that's all that we have for now.
All right, Abdulaziz Bilo live in Mogadishu. Thank you.